no. Yo, it's good. Early. I mean, I guess it's technically Sunday here. Let's start with this, man. Just season in the nutshell. You know, I'm gonna wait a minute, man. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here. By the way, guys, the last couple days without videos, I just scheduled them wrong. I uploaded them, edited them, and when I uploaded them ahead of time to YouTube, I was scheduling the day wrong. For whatever reason, there was a glitch in my YouTube studio account. So I wasn't able to upload it at those normal 6 a.m. or like 10 p.m. times. I don't know why, but that's what it is. But I got that figured out. Figured I'd just take everything out of the equation and just go live tonight to make sure you guys got the Sunday picks. Yeah, I'll give it another minute or two just to get some people in here. And then we just need to have a talk about baseball. We just need to have a late night conversation about the MLB and the product that's being put out there right now. You know, you got to draw the line in the sand at some point. So we're gonna have to talk about this. It's fucking ridiculous, to be honest. I don't know what's going on, man. But when the commentators start talking like the public, that's concerning, man. Like that's concerning. You know what I mean? By the way, there is a game still on right now, right? Angels, Mariners, Angels. Assholes, man. I think I bet the Mariners on Friday with Wu on the mound, one of their better pitchers, come up short in the first 5. Now they're up 7-2. Baseball, man. Baseball in a nutshell. Unfucking believable. What a weird fucking day. Astro shit the bed. Yeah. We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. I'm just going to give it like another minute or two here just to let some of the people get in. If you guys haven't already, definitely hit the like button. That'll just let everybody else know that we're live. Maybe they didn't get their notification right away. So hopefully we can get some more people in here. And hopefully we can crush this Sunday, man. You know, I'm really going to try today. I got my pen out. I got paper. So I'm going to take today's live stream very seriously. And I'm just going to go ahead and let it benefit anybody who comes through the live right now. I'm going to, maybe we'll do an official pick here on live stream tonight, just for fun. I'll lock in a bet tonight with you guys. So we'll do that in tonight's stream. I know it's late right now. I know I usually don't go live, but hey, I had the time, and the last couple of videos I tried to upload didn't get there. So, yeah, I guess we'll get started, man. People can always just scroll back through the videos. So let's start with this. This was Saturday. This is what I bet yesterday. Phillies first 5 innings, -0.5 of a run on the run line, plus money. I mean, really? Ranger Suarez versus Stroman, had to put 2 units on that, easy cash. We also bet the over in that first 5. That got there as well. So, through that early game, 2-0, up 3 units right there. Bang. Cincinnati. I love Abbott. I love backing Abbott all the time. We got a great first 5 innings out of him. He gave up 0 runs. What did Cincinnati do? They waited till the later innings to win the game. So that pushed. So it came down to our last parlay. I think this is the first MLB parlay I've done in probably 2 months. Both of these teams, the O's and the Astros, were off losses. So they were in a bounce back position. And the pitching advantages for both games were so significant that I just could not believe, even in a parlay, which I religiously say is just a criminal move when you're betting baseball. I just could not believe the price, man. I thought those money lines together, even in a parlay, should have been like -140 or something. I just couldn't believe it was +109. So I sent it. I sent 3 units on that. So we came in to the late night slate with the parlay, up 3 units of profit. So worst case scenario, we have an even day. We go 2-1 and have an even day. The Orioles take care of business easily. Senzatella is terrible. We knew he was going to get shelled. And then the Astros, honestly, I might have liked better than the Orioles. They had Hunter Brown on the mound versus Lopez. The guy couldn't even throw a strike like those first 4 innings. The Astros just had tons and tons of guys on base, man. The guy had no command. He was walking batters. And the Astros, I mean, even the commentators in the game were literally making remarks like, what is going on with baseball? Like, that's like what the commentators were saying. And I was even talking to some people through text today. What is going on, man? Did they just not care anymore? I mean, we're past the All-Star break. We're in the second half of the season. You know, these wins, these games they're important for these teams. And just nobody seems to care. And that's exactly what the commentators were saying in some of the recent games I've heard. I heard it in the Yankees game. I heard Michael Kay talking about it, and I heard the commentators in that Astros game talking about it as well. You know, these are professional commentators, and they're literally on air saying, like, what is happening to baseball? Why is it more erratic than usual? Why is it so inconsistent? What is going on here? We always get inconsistency with baseball, you know, especially in those early months, right? When the season first kicks off, but post All-Star break, I mean, this is just ridiculous. What should have been a 3-0 sweep day, up 6 units of profit, was a 2-1 day, and we were even. We made no money, I guess, with the plus 102 on the Phillies hit. We made a couple pennies. Even day, man. No money was made. Really, really frustrating. And an even day isn't a bad day, but man, to miss out on 6 units of potential profit because the Astros lost to the A's with Lopez versus Brown as the starting pitching. Yeah, I just it's been that type of year, man. It's been that type of year in baseball. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. What's good? What's good? Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin up to? Like 120? What is Bitcoin up to? I have been trading Bitcoin since 2013. So if you guys want trading videos, I'd be happy to help you read charts on crypto. Yeah, it's just kind of hanging out. It's chopping sideways. Good sign, though. If it was going to crash, it would do it. So the fact that it went, you know, up to 120, 125,000, it's just going sideways. It's just consolidating. There's a lot more legs in Bitcoin for sure. Waiting on football season, guaranteed bank. Yeah. No, we're going to make a ton. We made a ton in NBA playoffs. We made a ton in college basketball. We made a ton going back to football last year. And we made a ton in baseball last year. It's just like the commentators are even talking about in the MLB. I've never heard that before. Have you guys ever heard that? Have you ever heard that before? I've never, ever heard professional commentators on air literally say what is going on with baseball. How are these teams beating these teams in just erratic fashion? I've never seen it before. I always see it mixed in. That's why I try to preach no parlays to the best of your ability. And, you know, you can't really bet huge on baseball because it's erratic at times. But for every single day to just have anomalies, I've never seen it before. I've never seen a year like this ever. In over a decade of doing this. It's just an insane year of baseball. I mean, just anybody's beating anybody. You know, good pitchers get shelled. Even Scooble today. I did not touch the Tigers game. You know, I showed you guys what I bet here on Saturday, but how about the Tigers? Didn't they lose, 6-1 with Scooble on the mound? I mean, you know, I didn't bet that, but the people who bet it, you know, they probably said the same thing. What the fuck is going on with the MLB this year? I've never seen it so erratic. It's always erratic because it's MLB, but still on a profitable level. This year, it's like, you might as well just guess. I mean, here we are in the second half of the season. It's just crazy, man. Never seen anything like it. 118, yeah. Yeah, it's around 118. But yeah, man, is what it is. Football will be here before you guys know it. Preseason is what? Less than 2 weeks now? The Hall of Fame game is next week, I think, guys. NFL preseason Hall of Fame game, July 31st. No shit. Yeah, Thursday, guys. We got preseason football on Thursday. So we're almost out of the woods, man. We're almost out of the woods. Still going to get MLB season into a decent profit before we hang it up. But yeah, man, it'll be nice to hang it up. I speak the truth. I show you the wins. I show you the losses. And I'm telling you right now, I've never seen an MLB season like it. I can't remember on a regular basis seeing ridiculous results. And I'm talking lopsided. Like if you want to make the comparison to football, this is like every single NFL Sunday, teams that are favored by 3 touchdowns losing the game outright. These are the type of results we're seeing right now. That would be the comparison. Today, the Astros losing to the A's with Hunter Brown on the mound in a bounce back spot versus Lopez. That's like the Eagles were favored by 20 points over, over the Browns or over the Saints, and then they lost the game outright. That's the type of level that we're seeing, man. It's crazy, really crazy. Brewers, Twins, Astros. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the Brewers or Twins today. Did not pay attention to them. Yo, it's good, man. It's happening. But yo, let's get to these Sunday games. I just figured it made sense to come on here and do a little rant. And see if people are feeling the same thing. I've never ever heard MLB commentators ever make a comment like that. That's what like shocked me today. I'm like, hold on. The people in sports media are literally coming out and saying what is going on with baseball. That's a little concerning. I've never seen that before. So hopefully it gets consistent here, man. Hopefully we can get hot again, just like that big run that's obviously cooled off. You guys can see that run now is a little bit more choppy over the last 25 days. Still a nice chunk over that time span, but it was up like 20 units at some point. So hopefully these last 2 or 3 weeks before football really takes over, let's do one more big MLB run. Let's get hot. Let's dial in. Let's focus. Let's cash, put MLB season in a nice little profit and say, sayonara, get out of my face. Football, let's go. I mean, this is like, man, it's like you left a really good looking girl for like a not so good looking girl. And it's like, okay, this has got to be the last time we hang out. I cannot do this anymore. That's kind of how I view it, man. maybe that makes sense. Maybe it's the Seattle killing the Angels. Yeah. No surprise, man. No surprise. They made a good trade, I thought, the Mariners. Let's get to Sunday games, man. Let's do it. Let's start with some conditions. Let's do this, and let's do this, and let's do this so you guys can see it. Conditions, man. Sunday, Fenway. Wind blowing out towards the Green Monster. Pretty solid, plus 19% overall on offense. Great American Ballpark. I mean, what are we doing? Plus 46% on home runs? We'll have to see who's pitching in that game, but we're going to have to look at some home run props. That is unbelievable. Almost a 50%. I mean, I can't remember seeing 46% on these charts. Baltimore game, again, leaning over Yankee Stadium. Going to see some balls go over the fence in Yankee Stadium. No doubt about it. PNC Park. Might get some offense with Arizona there. Yeah, some more offensive games in the mix. And then down at the bottom, yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting home runs in that San Fran game. Minus 20%, 27% on homers there. So, kind of a lot of neutral games, couple in the negative, and then a couple of really big boosted games for offense. Kind of the conditions we're looking at here for Sunday. So pretty good slate, though. I mean, pretty good slate overall. Pop over here to FanDuel. And Rockies, Orioles, Gomber and Sagano. I don't love the pitching. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't love the pitching. No, thank you. I'm going to go over 10. I don't think 10's enough. I'd also lean to the Orioles again to just beat the crap out of the Rockies again. Diamondbacks and Pirates. Zach Gallen, Paul Skeens. Wow. Big names. Big names. I don't know why that just glitched. But, I actually think the Pirates can kind of get to Gallen here. I think the Pirates can kind of get to Gallen. Is it going to come in the first 5 innings? I'm not sure. I kind of want to lean first 5 innings under, which is tough because the conditions play towards offense and Diamondbacks offense is solid. Maybe they do get to Skeens a little bit. I'm going to lean first 5 under. I'm going to lean Pittsburgh as well. Money line and run line. Phillies, Yankees over. And look at the pitching, man. Wheeler and Rodon. good pitching. Some of the best pitching that both of these franchises have to offer. Zach Wheeler and Rodon, man. But because of those pitchers being on the mound, this number is on the low side of things. Well, these guys aren't going to pitch the full game. I think we can get some offense late. Maybe a game you guys want to live bet. Hopefully Wheeler and Rodon have a, kind of a fun pitching duel. Maybe you get through 4, 5, 6 innings with limited damage. Just jump in on whatever the live total is, man, and take the over. If you could get like a 4.5 or something in kind of the middle of the game, that's something I would consider. I can't, do something like that in premium, but, there's a freebie for you. I'd lean over for the game. I think somehow, some way they're going to get there. I also think it's going to be a competitive game. Maybe it goes to extra innings, and that helps the total. I'm going to go over despite the pitching. Dodgers, Red Sox. Red Sox. Bueller and Dusty May. The total's at 10. That's not enough. I'm going to go over the total. I'm also going to lean towards the Red Sox on the money line at plus 110. Blue Jays, Tigers, Scherzer, Flaherty. Yeah, not great pitching. I got to go over the total. I got to go over. Rays, Reds, we saw the conditions. Almost a 50% boost on homers in this game. Singer and Boz? Yeah, I mean, they're going to give it up. I'm going to go over the total. I mean, I just don't love the pitching, man. I got to go over. Guardians, Royals. In terms of these teams, I would go under. But these particular pitching options for these particular teams are just not high up in the depth chart. I got to lean over in this game too. I'm going to go over the 8.5 and maybe look at the Guardians at plus 108 on the money line. By the way, I kind of like the Reds too in that last game on the money line. Athletics and Astros, give me the A's. The Astros are the worst team I've ever seen. Nobody on the team cares. There's no effort. They go to the plate. They just swing at whatever. If they got 2 strikes, they just strike out looking. They chase bad pitches because they're bored up there. There's no effort. They don't even try to see what the pitch is. I can't trust that offense. I'm going to go under. I'd lean under the total because of how bad the Astros are, and I'd also lean towards plus money on the A's. Cubs, White Sox, Brown, Taylor. Just a bland game. I'm going to lean under the total. I can't take the price with the Cubs either. Maybe look at the White Sox there. Marlins and the Brew Crew. I think we're due for a little negative regression here on the Brewers option. On the mound there, Woodruff. I know he's got good stuff, but I feel like the Marlins can get to him a little. Brewers should be able to get to Perez a little bit. I'm going to lean over. And I think I'd lean towards the Marlins on the freaking money line, believe it or not. Nationals, Twins, Irvin, and I don't know who's going for the Twins. As long as it's not, one of the better options for the Twins, this should go over. I'll go over 9.5. I think the Twins get to Irvin. If the Twins roll out one of their better starting pitchers, I would just switch from the over and then just play the Twins on the run line. They should be able to get the job done. Padres, Cardinals. Tough here. I don't love the pitching, but I don't love the teams. I can't trust the teams for offense, and I can't trust the pitching. The price is kind of a toss-up. I think I'd probably look at the Cardinals on the money line, but that's a real coin flippy game right there. Real coin flippy. Braves, Rangers. Total of 9. Feels just a little bit high. To me. What was the conditions on this one again? Braves, Rangers. Yeah, it's kind of down here at the bottom, slightly in the negative. Yeah, it feels a little bit high to me. I'm going to go under 9 in Braves, Rangers. And then we got Mariners, Angels. Mariners are killing them right now. Another significant pitching advantage. The Mariners have good starting pitching, man. They should be able to hit up Kyle Hendricks. Why are we not going to go back to the Mariners? Are the Mariners gaining momentum? Are they one of the few teams in the entire MLB who want to actually try? Nobody cares anymore about baseball. Like, what happened, man? I watch all these teams and it's like It's just like they're just like having fun, farting around, screwing around. Woohoo, we're on TV and we're millionaires. There's no grit, man. That's what I like about football. You know, you're off all week to play one game. These guys have already played dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of games. And I feel like they're just disinterested right now. The body language that I've seen in some of these games is just pathetic. You make millions of dollars to just like wave at pitches and not even like try at all. Unbelievable in my opinion, but the Mariners seem like they're actually interested in being professional athletes and putting in effort. I'm going to roll with the Mariners in the first 5 innings in the full game. They should take care of business there. And then the Mets and the Giants. I don't know who's going for San Fran. Senga going for the Mets. He's hit or miss. This game, condition-wise, like I already showed you, playing significantly to the under, -7% overall for the game. If we get one of the better options for the Giants, I would lean under the 8. I think Senga can pitch okay. Maybe just a first 5 innings under, and maybe also a no-run first inning. This could be the game to do a nerfy, but it's also Sunday Night Baseball. Sunday Night Baseball is the equivalent of Monday Night Football. It's erratic. Spooky things happen. Depending on who's pitching, I'd look at the Giants at plus money. I think the wrong team's favored. I'm not a huge Senga guy, so we'll see who's going to pitch for the Giants. I would need that information to make a real good, guess there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Seattle killing the Angels. Rough run. Let's bounce back. Yeah, I'm not really like a bounce back type of guy. I just, long term, I make so much money. I never feel the sense of urgency to bounce back. But I would just hope that like these MLB teams like actually put in at least a little effort lately, just a little bit, man. Just try a little, maybe if the count's 3-1, don't swing at an awful pitch that's off the plate. That's like all I'm asking. If you got a guy on third and there's no outs, can someone just hit a sac fly? If you got a guy on second with no outs, can somebody just bunt the guy to third so then you can bring him in with a sac fly or at least get him in a better scoring position? I just don't know where the fundamental MLB baseball is anymore. No one cares. I've watched a lot of these games. Nobody cares anymore. That's why the results have just been so crazy erratic this year, man. That's why even the media is talking about it. Now we got potential injuries to Aaron Judge, and I don't know, man. The MLB is it's not in a good place, man. I'll leave it at that. What kind of questions you guys got before I hang it up here? You guys got anything? What do you like out of these Sunday games? Y'all got anything, man? If you're seeing this video after I'm already off of here, you can always just leave comments down below. I'll read and reply to all of them. But yeah, decent little slate. I think I'll probably have I'll probably have 3 or 4 plays here on Sunday, I think. So if you guys want to get on the text list, get on the text list. But it's been an erratic year in baseball. Very erratic. But I've done good on Sundays all year long. Maybe this Sunday will spark the next big run. 2-3 week heater to kind of wrap the season up as football approaches. That is the current plan. That is the current plan. Yo, what's going on, man? What's good? Alrighty, guys, there's Sunday picks. I guess I'll just wrap this thing up. But yeah, preseason football on Thursday. Can you guys believe it, man? What's a good 2-pick parlay? Don't even do it. Just don't even do it, man. Don't do the parlay. Home run props. All right, let's do that real quick. Let me go back because that one game is just ridiculous. Let me pull up where's my my screen, man? What was it? It was the Cincy game, right? Cincy game had the crazy boost. Yeah, Rays and Cincy. So let's find a home run prop in this Rays Cincy game. MLB. I'm on it. Where's this Rays Cincy game? Home run props. Batter props to hit a home run. Let's expand it. What are we looking at price-wise? Diaz hit one. I watched him hit one on yesterday. Still feels like today. Don't want to go with him. Nothing's really jumping out at me, to be completely honest. Nothing's really jumping out at me. Who do we think is going to get there? I mean, man, I really don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm always honest, you know. Show you the wins, I show you the losses. I say this, I say what I'm thinking. I can look at this and tell you what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking I have no clue. I really don't know. I don't even know how to make a suggestion here. All I know is the conditions in this game and the pitching in this game definitely suggests we're going to get some home runs. I just truly, I don't even know who to even like guess on. I just don't know. I wish I knew. I wish someone stuck out. We went on that crazy home run prop streak the other week, pre-All-Star break, when things were normal. But yeah, man, football content starting this week. We'll mix in the baseball the rest of the way here, but 2 or 3 weeks max. I mean, we're talking 2, probably not even more than 2, man. Let's just keep it 100. Am I going to be doing baseball videos 2 weeks from today? Probably fucking not. I mean, let's just keep it honest, guys, man. Football season leads right into college hoops, leads right back to NBA playoffs. That sounds like a pretty good stretch. I'm ready for it. Hopefully everybody else is. See you guys in the next video.